Guess we're waiting for David. Hold on. Can I turn this light on? All right. How's everybody doing? Good.
Really getting bad for ball. Like, why you doing this man so dirty? He's sick. He can.
Yo, Cortez is funny. All right. I don't know if David's hopping on. I guess not.
Dang, a lot of people not here.
For real. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We wanted to do that. We wanted to kind of move everyone who wasn't serious out the way, so we don't have to waste our time. All right. So everybody mute their line. I'm gonna go right into it. All right. David's on his way home, so he'll be on. Um, Today we want to talk about social media setup, right? So the first thing you want to make sure everybody got a pen and pad and, like I said, complete focus, remove all distractions, and really do everything to the T. First of all, I definitely commend y'all for um, handing in your prospect list. Most people, most people don't do that. You know, that's the reason why I required it for this class. So I mean, definitely on the right path. The thing is, you want to stay consistent with that. So the first thing I'm gonna do is Facebook. For Facebook, you want to have, of course, an attractive picture, attractive profile picture, and an attractive cover photo. And you can look at different examples. Let me share my screen and I'll just show you. I mean, everyone's seen mine, right? Just give me a thumbs up if you've seen mine. I've seen mine. Um, Go out somewhere. People try not to take a picture inside. Try not to take a selfie. Try to go somewhere nice, a nice park, nice little scenery area, somewhere nice with on a nice day and take a picture. Or you want to have it. You want to have it either so that you're somewhere nice and it looks really good. It looks, like someone looks at the picture and say, they're having a good time or whatever. But you want to have an attractive profile picture, and you can make it professional as well. Like if you got a nice little business suit or a nice little polo, a nice something that'll make you look professional, you could do that too. But you definitely want to have an attractive profile picture. They either want to look at you and wonder what you're doing as far as your lifestyle, or wonder what you're doing as far as business. Um, and this is like from, I'm speaking from experience. Uh, at one point, I had a professional. I had like a little. When I went to an event in Philly, I had a nice little white shirt on. Uh, I was just professional, and I put that as my profile picture, and it definitely helps out. It definitely brings in a lot of friend requests, like I said, because they see the box. They don't see nothing else. They don't see your profile pic. They don't see your profile. They don't see what you're posting. All they see is the box. So you want people to look at the box and basically want to go to your page. Want to click on your page, like, hey, I want to know what he's doing or what she's doing. So definitely have a attractive profile picture and cover photo. Cover photo, you do the same thing. You could do not put no bay. Write this down. Do not put no bay in your cover photo. Don't put no bay in your cover photo, and don't put it in your profile picture. You don't want to have no bay at all on your page. You'll go to my page and you won't see. You'll see no bay in my post, but you won't see no bay as far as my profile picture, my bio, my cover photo. You won't see none of that because you don't want people to look at your profile picture or your cover photo and Google it. Because most average people will do that. They'll look at whatever you're doing and they'll go Google it, find a negative or a bad review that someone who was hating wrote, or sometimes companies pay people to write bad reviews. So you don't want people to Google it. You want people to just wonder what is it that he's doing, and basically inbox you. What do you do? What do you do? But you do not want to have no bay at all on your profile picture or cover photo. The next thing, you want to put your profile private so that let me go to that. Can you guys see my screen? Okay. Bear with me. My computer's a little slow, but I don't even know how to do it, honestly. I'll figure it out and I'll let you guys know. But you want to make sure your profile's private, so whenever someone tags you in something, you have to basically approve it. You have to approve it for it to show on the profile, basically. Because you don't want people tagging you in nutty, in nutty shit and shit that's just unnecessary. Like all this stuff here. Like I have to obviously say, add to timeline, add to timeline. See, like Jamal needs to take that out. IBO and Nove, like, you don't want that. You don't want people to know that. You don't want people to see that. Basically, you want to have it so that way you have to literally click add to timeline, and that's when it approves your timeline. You see, I have 444 people try to tag me in. Imagine my profile if I allowed that. And the same thing applies for IG. either a professional or attractive profile picture. I prefer attractive. That's just me though. There's people that, you know what I mean, get a lot of results from having a professional picture. But whatever you prefer, whatever you want to be looked at as, you want to be looked at as a strictly businessman or someone who is look like they're who is looking like they're having fun with their life. The next thing, if you're new, um, if you have under about, I would say about 2,500 friends on Facebook and about 2,500 followers on IG, uh, then you want to definitely build that up. You want to build a following, and when you build a following, you can't really promote nothing or even quote unquote sell to people unless you have someone who's following you. People uh, who actually seen your message, knows you, um, people that you're engaging with. Because there's people that come in and they're brand new, and they start to promote right away, and their following isn't even built, and they get 3, 4 likes. People aren't really seeing their posts. People aren't really hitting them up, and that just creates um, that just discouragement. Like people get discouraged, and it's just it just goes downhill from there. So you want to definitely build that up. What I did is you want to make sure you add for Facebook. I would say 30 to 40 people for the first 7 days at least. 30 to 40 people, and then after that, tone it down to about 20 to 25 people a day. I'm gonna share my screen again and show you guys how to. One thing you could do is you could search up entrepreneurs that live in Philly. Um, if I'm not mistaken, you might have to change up the wording a little bit. Hold on, let's find out. Network with different people. You don't want people on your timeline or even being your friend who is about negativity, isn't about progressing in life, isn't about. You want to have your timeline as positive as possible. Again, write all this stuff down. There we go. You see David popped up. People in obey. So the wording should be entrepreneurs who live in Philadelphia or who live in uh, DC or who live in um, Florida or who live in Tampa, Florida, who live in Houston, Texas, and you can use different words than other than entrepreneurs, but basically just go to the people, and like I said, I'm gonna really show you guys like hands-on, like go through everything with you guys. But like, most of these people that are my friends, or they're my friends because I did this before. So I mean, all these people that I add, and just I just continue to add, continue to add, continue to add. Um, See, like these people right here, these people look pretty sharp. I don't know what company he's in. I think he's in Nové. Oh, okay. So I'll just add him. Pretty much just go back. And I'll reach out to him if when he accepts my friend request, or whatever. And I'll try to get I'll see if I can get someone to add me before we get off this hangout. Basically, just do that. What I mean? Go through the people, add people. Just go down the timeline, and go down the list of people, see who. Uh, the limit's only 5,000 friends, so I wouldn't add too many Nové people. Um, I wouldn't add too many Nové people because, of course, you want people who are not in Nové, so that way you can prospect to them or connect with them. So just go down and add people. I mean? It's real simple. So do this about, I would say about, like I said, 30 to 40 people a day do this to. And it's real quick. Add. Add. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's that. And the same goes for IG. For IG, I'm gonna show you guys on my phone. Definitely want to get the Crowdfire app. Let me show you guys. It looks like this right here. Crowdfire. CROWDFIRE. I don't know if that's for Android, but you definitely want to get that. And what you basically do is you'll go to copy followers, and then you type in the name in the search bar. What I do is I'll type in entrepreneur, and the main entrepreneur, everyone knows Entrepreneur Magazine, probably like the number one page for entrepreneurs. I'll go there. It'll basically show all the followers like that, and basically just tap just like that, and now you're following people. Just until it stops you, it'll stop you. And the great thing about that app is, um, it notifies you. It'll notify you when you reach the limit, and it'll notify you when you're allowed to basically follow people again. What's up, David? I'm just talking about like the social media setup, the little beginning tips.
Oh, okay. What's going on? My apologies for being late, man. My
No,
sons
it's
was
cool.
tripping a little bit. No, I'm supposed to be on time. You know what I mean? Punctuality means a lot, so I definitely apologize to everybody for being late.
All right, well, we get right back into it. Yeah, so definitely add on IG. I would say 200 to 300 people a day, because you've seen how fast you can follow people. You can follow people, follow people, follow people. You could build your IG so fast. Personally, I like IG better because for Facebook you only can have like 5,000 friends, like I said. For IG, you can have as many people following you as possible. Like you can have millions and millions and millions of people, um, and it's real easy to build that up. So basically, go hard on IG. On IG, you can follow like uh, 80 people or 50 people every 5 minutes. So every 5 minutes, if you're sitting down and you not really doing nothing, just go back, follow 50 people. Takes 2 minutes, a minute. Wait 5 minutes again. Take another minute. Follow people. You ain't gotta do it all day, but like pick like a time period. Pick like an hour where, for every 5 minutes straight for the next hour, you're gonna follow 50 people. If you do that 2-3 times a day, for 7 days, your followers are gonna grow like crazy. Um, and like I said, you really won't see a lot. Personally, from my experience, you really won't see a lot of results until you hit at least 2,500 friends or 2,500 followers on IG, or follow that many people. Some people even have more than that and still don't see results. Um, so there's that. The next thing, so make sure you have an attractive Facebook profile picture and cover photo. Go, like I said, go out somewhere, go to a nice place, take a picture in a nice little shirt, um, and use that. Same thing for your IG. The next thing for your IG, for the bio, like I said, do not have Nove in that at all. It's alright to have Job for What, because Job for What is a brand, it's not a company. But don't put Nove in there. Same thing. You don't want people to Google it, find bad reviews, and maybe even see somebody else and join someone else's team. My profile, I switch it up from time to time. It's real simple. Some of you've probably seen it, but I mean, I have basically my email, my number, my YouTube video, so people could click the video and pretty much watch it. One thing you want to have, if you don't have a website, here's another. You want to get a website. You want to get a website, a capture page, set up an email account for strictly business. And with your bio, you can basically have a call to action in your bio saying, put your age, maybe you go to college, what college you go to, maybe a little bit about you. Some people have branding expert, some people have network. I wouldn't recommend putting network marketer. I feel like that's dumb. You could put maybe Job for What, founding member, or there's different things you can do. You get creative, but definitely don't have no vein there. Have a call to action, preferably if you have a website. If not, make a video, put it on YouTube. Make a little video, basically just telling people about yourself, what you do, and letting people know that you're reaching out to them, and put it in your bio for IG, and then put a call to action. Say click below, click below, click below. And you gotta tell people what to do. If you don't tell people what to do, they're not gonna do it. If you don't have a call to action, if you don't have click on this, click and go to my website, click and join my team, people aren't gonna do it. And that's another thing. When you are posting, let me go into posting. You want to post no less than 4 times a day on Facebook. Especially if you're new. If you're new, if I was new, I would probably do 5 times if I was brand new. But you don't want to recruit too much at first. You don't want to be brand new in the business and just hop right on Facebook and say, hey, who's looking to fix their credit, or hey, who's looking to make an extra? You don't want to do that. You want to show people. You want to grow your mindset. You want to grow your mindset first, and show people how you're changing, how your mindset is developing. One thing that I did is I put, you could put some motivation, put some, life tips, give out value, give out free stuff. Like I said, some of you might have seen my video, but people will join people who they feel is gonna be able to help them achieve some type of goal or help them get somewhere. If they feel like you're not gonna help them in business, they feel like someone else might help them more, they're gonna go join that person. So you wanna just provide a lot of value. Like I said, business tips, life tips, motivation. Yeah. Same thing with IG. So Facebook, if you're new, 4 times a day, at least. Do not miss that. You want to stay consistent. I see a lot of people come into the business, and they might post 3 to 4 times a day for the first 5 days, and then the 6th day they'll stop. 7th day they'll do it again. 8th day they'll stop. And that's just inconsistency. That doesn't maintain your message. That doesn't show people that you're real serious about your business and you're real serious about what it is that you're doing. So you want to make sure every single day you're getting 3 or 4 Facebook posts up. On IG, this works for me. There's different points of views, but I would say 4 times a day on IG. And what you want to break it up is you want to post in the morning. So in the morning, whenever time you wake up, I wake up at about like 7, sometimes 8. So I'll post around like 8, 8:30. I'll do a first post at 8, 8:30. Then I won't post again maybe till like 11 or 12 or even 1. So that's 2 posts right there. That's 2 different types of content. Then again, I'll post around like 3 or 4, and then I'll post around like 8, 9, or 10. But don't get crazy. Don't post them back to back to back. I see people doing that as well. That gets annoying. So that's the way you could do it. And another thing is you don't always have to make it business. You don't always have to be about Nove or about getting your credit fixed. Show people that you're a real person, that you still live your life. You still do things outside of business. Maybe if you're going out to eat, put that up. Put a nice filter. Maybe if you're going out somewhere with your friends, family, put that up. One thing that you could do is break it down half and half. Put 2 posts about business and then 2 posts about just your regular lifestyle. Yeah. Same thing with IG. And one thing to keep in mind is never post any negativity on Facebook, on IG. Don't post any type of negativity, not what you're going through, nothing like that. So, go ahead.
I know I was going to speak on a little bit of it too, but go ahead on social media too.
Go ahead.
Like a lot of stuff what Gil was saying, like is definitely true. You definitely got to carry yourself a certain way. You got to say to yourself who you want to be, like online. Like, are you going to be somebody that's going to give value and inspire people to do better, or are you just going to try to be like a celebrity on Instagram? You know what I'm saying? Like if you look, I tell a lot of people, if you look at like Cortez, JR, Rob, his page, Mikel's page as well. Like they put their personal life into it, but they still keep it professional at the same time. Like you don't have to be like, you got to show your business, but like basically you ain't got to promote it like all day, every day. Like if you post Nove constantly all day, people ain't gonna want to do that. People's not gonna want to sign up to that. You ain't got to talk about your business all the time. Like you could, like, prime example, Gil might put up a lifestyle picture and give some type of value. He ain't talking nothing about Nove. He just giving them some type of value or giving some type of story about where he came from or something like that. You could do things like that that piques people's interest. They'll pique their interest more instead of you posting Nove all the time because they want to be able to relate to you. People want to join, like I said, going to join the business because of you, not because of Nove. They're going to have trust in you. Like they feel as though you related to them in some way if you tell them like your struggle or what you've been through. Like you probably have seen Gil say stuff about like, man, I used to work at a pizza shop, and when I got into network marketing and changed my whole life, I was able to quit my job or da-da-da-da-da. You'll have people like that's following him be like, you know what? Man, I want to be in the same position as him. I don't want to work no more. And they're going to hit Gil up and say, hey, what do you do? That's what piques people's interest more. Like you want to build curiosity on Instagram. You don't want to let them know you do Nove. You might promote something here and there, but more they want to see what's about you. Like what's your personal life like. You might have people on your team. If you got kids, don't be afraid to show your family. You know what I mean? That'd be a major reason why a lot of people may join because, you know what I mean, they want to do it for their kids. So you can keep it professional, but still let it be about you at the same time. But like Gil said, no negativity. You can't be posting about Nove one day and then you got some out of crazy stuff on your Instagram the next day or Facebook the next day. You can't do that because then nobody's gonna take you serious. They're gonna mean you don't take your business serious. So it's like you definitely can't. All that negativity, you leave that off of there because you're branding yourself now. Your name is your brand. So you're going to want people to know. Eventually, they're going to be like, well, they starting to know. And then, like, years down the line, they're going to be like, that guy Gil Benz? Oh, man, he's a crazy entrepreneur at only 23 years old, 22 years old. I've been watching him since he was 19. Because the following he built and how he built his name and he built his brand and who he is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just because you might post stuff and all the people you follow may not like it, don't think people not watching you. People watch your social media all day, every day, and might not like a pic at all. So you definitely want to keep it going because that person may want to sign up eventually. Like you said, if your family and friends, they ain't signed up yet, it's cool. If you keep showing them your grind on your social media and everything, and it start making moves for you, they gonna end up joining. People that have been watching for a while gonna end up joining because they gonna be like, man, he or she made something happen from it. So now, I want to do it with him. Like he said, whatever you going through, don't put it on social media. You leave that off of there. You want to stay positive and strong at all times. Leave no negativity because people want to see your downfall. You never show your downfall. You never see no successful person in the world show their downfalls. They keep that closed behind doors. Like you said, be motivational, be inspirational. Also, when you building your following, make sure, like you said, you take nice quality pictures. Make sure that, like you said, if you out to eat, take a nice picture. You can say you at a business meeting. You can be out with your family at dinner. You can say you at a business meeting. Showing people how I can enhance people's lifestyles. Or you could take a nice picture near some trees or something and have some inspiration to say. The more your page looks appealing, when you send out friend requests, people will follow you back. You put a little lifestyle pic, a nice one in your ad, something that's appealing, they're gonna want to follow you. And make sure you got more followers than you following people. You do not want to be following more people than you got followers. Like for some reason on Instagram, if you got way more followers than the people you following, they think you got some type of status on there. So they're gonna want to see what you about because a whole lot of people is following you. And just keep staying consistent with it. Like me and Gil, we started to see leads off our social media is because we stayed consistent. We stayed consistent. We wasn't talking about our business or Nove one day and then the next day we had some foolishness up. No, it was consistent. We always gave out free value or it was inspirational. We show them how this opportunity is changing our lives. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, now you're starting to get leads because you done built a following. You got to be consistent on it every day. Like he said, you definitely got to follow people. If you showing your business to the same followers, you're not gonna get no sign-ups. So you gotta have new people following you every day, every single day. I don't know if you told them about Crowdfire to use that.
Yeah, I already told them about that.
Yeah, I just started using that. I was doing it the manual way, going to somebody's friends list, liking it, 80 Jones. Now Crowdfire, you could do up to like 125, 130. You can follow that many people.
Right.
So like Gil said, you could be doing it while you chilling on your break at work or something. You could just be building your followers. It's not hard to do. It takes a little bit of time on your schedule. Like a lot of stuff you're going to be doing for your business really doesn't take time. But the time that you have that's available, take advantage of it. And put your all into it. Like him too. I don't really use Facebook. I use it, but I don't. I've gotten all my signups from Instagram. All my leads come from Instagram. I like Instagram way better than me because it's more of entertainment wise. Facebook is like you being more motivational all the time. Instagram is like you can be professional, but you can put your own little swagger into it to make it appealing, so people will want to watch your Instagram. Like I said, Facebook, you're more motivational all the time. Also, like make sure when you are on social media that you pay attention to the people you following because you're recruiting at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody I knew that I follow new, I look at they pages and I look at their background. You don't want no wild people in your business. You don't want no people that's going to do nothing but go in for a month, sign up, and only be a month and then quit. You don't want those type people. So make sure you choose who you're going after. Make sure the people you're looking at on Instagram that you might try to recruit is very motivational, but very motivated for one, and hungry. Like even if they so focused, say if they got a job and they all about making money and they but all about being motivational, they take what they do serious on an everyday basis to progress. Those are the type of people you want in your business. I don't care if they work at Domino's. If they motivated and hungry and really want to change, they gonna sign up. $100 is not a big deal to some people that get it. Keep in mind, everybody y'all be in contact with on social media is not gonna get it. You're gonna get pyramid schemes. You're gonna get it's a scam. You're gonna get all that. You're gonna get people blocking you, all that. But if you stay consistent on your social media, a lot of those no's will start turning into yes.
Yeah.
I can keep going.
Yeah. I
Oh,
was just
okay.
agreeing with you.
Oh, that's you know what I mean. Gil can tell you that's true.
I'm writing this stuff down.
That's true. You know what I mean? Gil know, like them. A lot of them knows started. Yeah, if y'all looked at my Instagram and how I first started, like yo, it's nowhere near what it is now. But that took time. I had to grow myself. Gil had to grow himself. And as time went on, now our Instagrams are getting appealing. I remember when I couldn't even get 50 likes on a picture. Now, now I'm getting 80, 90, 100 likes. That means people are really starting to follow you. People are starting to really pay attention to what you do. And it just take time, man. Just trust the process. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Continuously build your Instagram. Do not give up. Do not give up. And another thing, I noticed a side note, don't focus on stressing out about getting your people. They're going to come. But if you build yourself and stay consistent, some will come to you without you having to go to them. Like, you got to go.
Man. David spitting nuggets. Just take what we're saying, and we're not telling y'all like for no reason. Like we're trying to break everything down to the T because that's what you gotta be. You gotta be on point if you want to hit silver. You gotta be on point if you want to even hit bronze. And I even wrote some of this stuff down. Just like I said, I have notebooks over here, papers. Gotta get more organized, but yeah, you wanna really give free value. You wanna give a glimpse of what people are gonna get when they join you. Yeah. So Facebook, we covered adding people, how many times to post a day, what to post. Now, as far as reaching out to people, when you reach out to people, you gotta realize it's a numbers game. Like you may talk to 20 people and not even get a response. You may talk to 10 people and get 3, 4 signups. You won't ever know. But what you gotta do is, again, stay consistent. Keep talking to people. Keep talking to people. Keep talking to people until you get that first yes. Write all of it down. Keep it. Keep track of it so that way okay, I talked to 20 people. and I got my first yes after 20 people. Now I know I gotta talk to another 20 people. Then next thing you know, you get another yes at 10 people. And next thing you know, you get 2 yeses at 10 people. Then you just get better and better and better and better and better. But you want to stay consistent. You want to do it every single day. Every single day. Don't even miss a day. Even if, I don't care if you're on vacation. I don't care if you got something to do. Everyone has their phone. You can reach out to people. It's not hard to simply hit add friend, wait for the friend request, say thanks for the request, and start a small conversation. It's not hard. We already do it. We're already texting. We're already, uh, you know, scrolling through Facebook, scrolling through Instagram. So it's not hard to do it, but you want to stay consistent. You want to constantly reach out to people. That's one thing I'm doing. I'm reaching out to people all the time. Even if I could be on a hangout like this and I'm shooting messages over here. I could be, because it's not hard. And one thing you could do is once you build your following, get connected with people already in the business. One thing that I did, I think I talked about this on another hangout. I reached out to all the top leaders. I reached out to Cortez. I reached out to JR. I reached out to Hanif. I reached out to PC. I reached out to Brandon Stringer. I reached out to the only person I might have not reached out to is Rigo McDaniel. But let these people know that you exist. Like, let these people know, like, okay, I'm taking this business serious. I told Cortez, when I wrote Cortez, I said, okay, like, I just want to let you know I'm taking this business real serious, and I want you to hold me accountable. I want you to, really help me out if I ever need anything, if I ever need any tips. And at first, it took me a couple times. You may have to send them multiple messages because they're busy people. Their inboxes is probably flooded, but you have to reach out to them and let them know that you exist. And the next thing you want to do is reach out to people on the team, downline, upline, cross line, whatever it is. But you want to reach out to people already in Nove because that builds that shows them, pretty much just inbox them and say, hey, how you doing? I'm new to Nove, or I've been in Nove, and I'm just looking for some mutual love. Basically, you show love to them, they'll show love to you, and what that does is build your following up even more. And whenever you post something, they'll be the first, or they'll comment on it, they'll like it, and you do the same thing with them. But you want to show love to people. Show love to people on the team. Show love to people on another team. Show love to people in different companies. You want people to like you. When people like you and feel like you can help them do something, and that's when they'll join you. But I've had people even in the same company as me, reach out to me and pretty much say, hey, can I get some help? I noticed you've really been, I noticed you're really like a top leader, or really been helping people out. But reach out to people. That's how you build your following. That's how you get your name out there. That's how I got my name out there. I was nobody really knew who I was in Nove when I first started. But I reached out to everybody. I let everybody know who I am, and then I showed love. And then I showed love for people coming in, and I just kept doing it, and I got love back, and that's when people started knowing who I was.
True. I can truly agree to that.
Yo, I could have 100 likes on a picture, and they'll be all from Nove. I could have 100 comments on a picture, and they'll be all from Nove because it's mutual, and that looks good. It's all about perception. When people see that, they're like, yo, damn, 100 people on that picture, what is he doing? And then they comment. I actually had that happen to me before. I had people from on the same team as me comment on it, and because of that, another person will comment right under it that's not even in Nove, talk about information. Can I get some info? Everybody else commented info. Let me get some more details, and the next person, whoop, right under it. Let me get some more details. It works. You gotta go the extra mile. You gotta really do more than what's required. So that's something you definitely want to do as well. You got something, David?
Yeah, like you said, you definitely gotta go the extra mile, man. This is y'all mindset. Like, y'all gotta have a mindset like y'all a silver star. You know what I mean? You're not no IBO. You ain't no bronze. You a silver. Like, you gotta act like one. Like, everything he's telling us, or telling y'all, I'm sorry, It's going to definitely help y'all. Like, definitely be active. Don't hesitate to reach out to Cortez and them. They will help you just like they help us. Don't hesitate to reach out to Justin Owens, Rico McDaniel, Brandon Stringer, Shaquille Wiggins. They all help. They're not afraid to help nobody. Like, it's really a culture. And definitely show it, like you said, definitely show love because they'll all show you love back. Like Rico McDaniel, prime example on Facebook, we all did the Straight Out of Nove. Rico McDaniel showing love to everybody pictures.
Right?
Commenting on it.
Right.
Since when you get your CEO to comment on social media with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, when people see that, they're going to want to be a part of it. So like you said, you definitely got to show love and get yourself out there. So when you start coming to meetings, other people that's a part of the team automatically know who you are. Like, it was some people I met, I didn't even know they knew me. But, like, from getting yourself out there, like Gil be doing, dropping the videos, showing love and all that, the love started to come back. So when Gil go to conferences and all that, a lot of people already know who he is. Because they in contact with him all the day in social media. And like you said, it do help you get leads. It do help you get leads. And you know what I mean? And that's what you want at the end of the day. Some people are getting into something because they want to feel like they're a part of something. And this opportunity make you feel like you're a part of something. I've never been a part of something like this. Wake Up Now wasn't like this at all. Wake Up Now, it was like you had your little clique and then every man was for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
This John Nove is really a movement, and it's especially Job for What. Job for What is a movement, a strong one, and it's like, how can you lose when you hanging with everybody that want the same thing as you? I don't know about y'all, but I stopped hanging around a lot of my friends and started hanging around people that had the same mindset as me, and it helped me grow as a man. It helped me grow as a person. You definitely want to grow mentally in this too. Like, don't just look for the money part. Because everything I learned from Gil, Mikel, Dom, Cortez, JR, all of them, you can apply to your life every day. You can learn something new from somebody every day. So, like, definitely, I say that y'all get, like you said, get real acquainted with the other people that's on the team. You never know. Never know what you can learn from them. And they all show love. And if they can help you out, like prime example, me and Gil, we saw Calvin Frazier sign up 7 people in like 2 days. Calvin Frazier ain't on my team, but I hit his inbox up and said, yo, what are you doing? Because I need to know. He gave me his whole thing on what he doing. They ain't even on my team. But I show love on his page. He showed love back. Same thing with Gil.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah, definitely. So, hope you guys are getting some value from this. Like I said, I'm really trying to go really in depth every day on something different. You know, just really try to when we teach you something one day, apply it the next day, and then when we're teaching you guys something today, take what you learned in day 1 and day 2, and put it together and then apply it tomorrow, and then you do the same thing the next day, same thing the next day. And before you know it, there's so many different things you know how to do, so many different ways you know how to get leads, so many different ways you know how to talk to people, so many different ways you know how to, maybe gain a following, just get people to engage with you. It's easy because there's so many different things that you learned and put together that you really your weaknesses are really strengths now. Now going into, we got like 10 minutes. Going into prospecting. I might want to save that for tomorrow.
Yeah, say that. Say that. That's gonna be.
There's so
We're
many.
Gonna be real in depth for that one, yeah.
There's so many different things you can do as far as like prospecting. So I'm gonna really save that for
sure.
tomorrow. But yeah, you want to build your following. Make sure you get up 3 to 4 posts a day, especially if you're new. And make sure they're of you. I see a lot of people, they post pictures with words and pictures and without them in them, and that's cool and all. but you want to show people that you're a real person, that you're not just somebody behind a computer screen. Drop a video. The same thing that you would write on a picture, put it into a video and drop a video. People started reaching out to me when I started dropping videos. People started asking me what I do. Um, People literally told me their whole life story before. So, and another thing with your posts, tell where you came from. Like, don't be negative, but tell your struggles. Tell where you came from. Like you can always look at my posts and see that I talk about, last year I was working at a pizza shop, basically making $7.25 an hour. I would work till like 1 in the morning sometimes, only to have to wake up at 5 to go to school. Then for workouts, basketball workouts, go to school. Then have another workout after school from 3 to 4, and I worked at 4, so I had to do the same. It's like I didn't have no time at all, and it was like, and people see that struggle and they see, all right, he went from doing that to basically traveling, meeting new people, creating a residual income. And you don't gotta be a certain rank. Just show people that you're getting around a positive movement that you're doing. You're creating a better future for yourself. You're not just doing the same thing every day. You're not in the same position. You're growing your mindset. If you learn something, put it in a post tomorrow. Say, okay, drop a little tip, but yeah, tell where you came from and tell where you're going. People, if someone doesn't join you, sometimes it's because your vision isn't big enough. Like if your vision is to only make $250 in this company, if your vision is only to hit Silver Star, people aren't going to join you. No one wants to make $250. I want to make $250. The reason I joined Mike Kell is because Mike Kell told me he wanted to make $1 million the next year. So you know what I said? I'm like, okay, what is he doing? I got to get with him. And his vision was so big, and the steps he was taking was gradual steps, and it went hand in hand for what I wanted. There's too many people out there that say, can you use what can an extra $200 or $250 do for you? That's not gonna get no one to join your team. People don't want that. People don't care about $250 every month, especially if you gotta sign up, then run the business, then learn the business. Then it'd be another story if you could get in, and people want quick money. But for longevity, you want to tell your vision, where you're going. One thing I'll say too is in the next year, I'm looking to create 100 six-figure earners. So people be like, okay, I want to be one of those 100 six-figure earners. Or I'll say one thing you could use is for Nove, they wanted to create 100 millionaires by 2024. So you can use that too, and that's the vision for the company. So start putting in your posts, and you could literally recycle it. Don't put it in every post, but you can use it over and over again. Like I always tell my story. I always tell what I came from, where I came from, and where I'm going. But tell your vision. If your vision is big enough, people will join you. People will be. You'll be surprised of how many people hit you up just by you saying, okay, I want to create 100 six-figure earners in the next year. Or just by you saying, I went from this person to this person. I went from this to this. Or even if you're not making money, hey, I just joined a company, and my mindset has grown so much that in the next year I'm gonna be a six-figure earner. People listen to things like that. People are interested in things like that. It don't matter. You don't have to be making money. People joined me when I wasn't making money. People joined David when he wasn't making money because our vision was so big. We stay consistent. We maintain our message. You know what I mean? So definitely use that in your post. It doesn't matter how long your post is either. Definitely you don't want to have long posts all the time. Switch it up. Be creative. Humans like things in different various ways. People like the way humans work. They work better when they'll get a long, maybe you get a longer post and a shorter post than you know what I mean. But never, if you want to tell a story, a whole story on Facebook, go ahead and do it. People are gonna read it. If people are serious, they're gonna read it. Another thing you could do is when you post, for your for like the your headline or your the top line, make sure it's a bold, either a bold statement or a question. You got like 5 minutes. Make sure it's a bold statement or a question. Write that down. Bold statement or a question. You want to catch people's attention. Um, are you? You could literally say, "Are you ready to get rich in 2015?" Question mark. If I seen that, I'm looking at it. I'm going to read it. You could say, "Fire your boss!" Exclamation mark, or um, uh, you know what I mean. Just make a bold statement. Have some written down. Let me see if I can find them before we run out of time.
Gil, the bold statement and the excellent question is how they caption that for Instagram.
You said, can you use that for Instagram?
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. Look at
like you
my
know how
Instagram.
when you post a picture and it had like the ad location,
Mhm.
maybe you use it as that.
Yeah, you can use that. Be creative. I use different things for that. You can use put your number up there, put your email up there. Uh, you could even put the caption up there. But make sure it's a bold statement or a question. Something that's going to catch people's attention.
All right.
Hold on, let me find it. There's a couple. I had a couple examples. If not, I'll take a picture or something and put it in the group. But, just make sure it's a bold statement or question. Are you ready to get rich in 2015? Are you ready to fire your boss? Are you tired of that stupid job? If you put that, I put that on one of my posts, and I got like 4 leads in like an hour. Are you tired of your stupid job? People are gonna read it, and that was a long post. Just don't have a long post all the time. Sometimes I'll even put up a picture with a music lyric. Just to show people, I'm a regular person. I don't gotta recruit all the time or even add value. But don't do it. Don't get into that person that always wants likes or always wants to look good or look cool. You wanna just you're doing it for business. Don't get into the likes. Don't mean nothing because people, like David said, people are watching you. People are watching you. From experience, I have people never liked a picture in my life, never liked a single picture, never commented, and would literally write me and say, "Hey, I've been following you for months. What do you do?" I've been following, and I never seen them on any of my pictures or any of my posts. So people are definitely watching you. Anything you got, David, before we hop off?
My fault. You definitely said a lot of kind of back up like what he was saying, like on social media. Make sure you go about everything right on there. Make sure that, like I said, on Instagram, you target the people you want to target. You go after people that's about something, people that got kids. Make sure you go after the right people. We don't want nobody in the business that's gonna quit on you. One thing Cortez told me, he said, get people in your business that's serious about paying their cell phone bill every month. If you get people that's serious about paying their cell phone bill every month into your business, you'll be good. You might have to go through a lot of people to find them type of people, but those are people that normally take the business serious.
And you realize that everyone's not qualified. People are gonna be interested, and they're just gonna not. You could see, and you'll be able to see if they'll be fit for a business or not. Like sometimes, like I'm to a point now where if someone isn't willing to get on the phone with me, if they want me to just text the information, I'm leaving them on red. I'm not replying because if you can't get on the phone, you can't work this business. If you can't, have a conversation, you can't work this business. Sometimes I'll do that depending on the person. But if they're busy or something, I have a little script. But if someone's not willing to get on the phone, chances are nine times out of ten they're not serious. And another thing is, if someone tells you they're gonna sign up in a week or a couple days, they're lying. 99% of people will not do it. So don't bank on anyone that says they're gonna sign up tomorrow. If they're not getting started right then and there, they're probably not getting started. That's just one thing to keep in mind. Sometimes, sometimes you'll get, one or two people that, every 3-4 months will do that, but 9 times out of 10, they're not going to sign up. They're not going to get involved. So you have to prepare yourself for the no's, prepare yourself for the rejection, and prepare yourself to really work hard. And it's a numbers game. Go through the numbers, reach out to people, talk to a lot of people, talk to a lot of people, JR put up something the other day. It was like he talked to 88 people, and he got 14 sign-ups. And that's actually a good number, but that's a lot of people. It was like 88 peak interest or something, 70 presentations. I don't know. I gotta go back to it, but you gotta talk to a lot of people, a lot. I had someone at my house the other day, and someone from the team, and they was just asking. They was like, "Yo, it's only been 2 hours since we've been here, and you already reached out to 20 people." I'm like, "Yeah, because it's a numbers game. You can't reach out to no 5, 10 people. You gotta reach out to a lot of people." Like I said, reach out, message 30 to 50 people a day if you're real serious. That's something I do. I reach out to a lot of people, 30 to 50 people, message them, like their picture, engage with them on their picture. I'll get more into that in the next hangout. But is there any questions, any concerns, or any comments before we hop off?
I guess there ain't none.
Okay. Let us know if you need anything. Again, prospect list tomorrow. I'm expecting some calls. I didn't really no one got me on a call today. I don't know if
Me
anyone got
either.
it. Yeah, so you gotta start getting these calls going. Tomorrow we'll get more into prospecting. So, just do your best until then. Connect with people. Be a good connector. And yeah, that's about it for today. So, question?
No.
Oh, all right.
All right,
Yeah, I'll
y'all.
see y'all tomorrow, 11 p.m. sharp.
Hey, have a good night.
All
Get to
right.
work.